Okay, what's up guys? So What Culture Wrestling has uploaded a video called 10 WWE or 10 Superstars WWE Completely Wasted. Now I don't know what they mean by that, and I wanted to see what did they mean. I don't know, like completely wasted, like, or okay, I see, like, you know, they just wasted their time and stuff and didn't like let them become like the superstar they wanted to be, like every other superstar, like John Cena or Undertaker or any other mega superstar in the WWE. I know they did that with Zack Ryder. I think they had him in the thumbnail. Zack Ryder, he wasn't, you know, I mean, he was there a long time ago, but now he's just doing the YouTube, like the internet stuff, but he's still signed to WWE. And I mean, he had his WrestleMania moment. That was pretty good to, you know, be that gone from WWE for so long. And then you come back and it's WrestleMania and you have your moment, you win the title. I thought they were gonna honestly have him just all throughout the year, but then Miz beating him, and I was like, are you serious? Really? They're not letting this kid shine. Like, come on. And then I think there was one that CM Punk, at the time when he was wrestling, I remember he was talking about a guy and they for some reason WWE wasn't allowing him to shine either. So, but they might talk about them. If I hear his name, I remember his name, but I don't remember his name. So, anyways, let's check out this video.
There's nothing worse than unrealized potential. Well, no, that's not true. Being run over by a car is probably worse, or being kicked in the face by a horse. But knowing you're capable of so much more and not being able to showcase it has got to be a horrible thing to experience. Yep. It happens all the time too. Just visit any hardcore wrestling forum and you're sure to be inundated with people appalled at how their favorite wrestler is treated and how they want to kill Roman Reigns. Poor Roman. I'm Simon from What Culture, and this is 10 Superstars WWE Completely Wasted. Number 10, Sin Cara. Stop laughing. I know you're already in the comments writing, Sin Cara? What does Simon know? And admittedly, the answer to that would be very little. But the man was almost solely responsible for Mexican promotion CMLL's boom period in the 2000s, generating so much success that he managed to get on WWE's radar in the first place. It's not like luchadors are spilling out of Titan Towers after all, is it? The man was a superstar, but unfortunately also decided to treat himself that way, allegedly making no effort to learn English and refusing to adapt to WWE style, which is beyond stupid. He then got suspended for failing a drug test. After all of that, it's no wonder management couldn't be bothered with him anymore.
I thought, you know, when he said was because when they said suspended, I seen that. I thought they just suspended him for that reason, but then for failing a drug test. Okay. Now, okay, I was about to go off.
If there had been some compromise between the two, Sin Cara's status could have been more than just that masked dude who was in the ladder match at Mania 32. Number 9, Drew McIntyre.
I remember him.
Now, Drew McIntyre is a star. Ever since he was released from the WWE in 2014, the man has made every effort to shine and has proven to be a huge hit wherever he's turned up. This was true at one point during his WWE stint too. Unlike a Jeff Hardy or a Daniel Bryan who organically made their way up the card, Drew was handpicked as a superstar. Vince McMahon even came out on TV in 2009 and said so himself. That's like winning the lottery when you're already loaded. But then everything changed. After the decision to have him win the Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania 26 was reversed, McIntyre's star faded. Resurrected briefly after an almost silent 2011 when he formed the three-man band the following year, it was obvious that he was improving and could be used in a better role. But he wasn't, and was let go. Only now do we see what could have been. Number 8, Canyon. Who better than Canyon?
I never heard of him. Yeah, he must be a
after making
90s
a jump to the WWE after
wrestler.
WCW's demise, the future seemed bright for a man with a huge
like
amount
the early
of potential.
2000s.
A prominent member of the Alliance stable and given a run with the US Championship, this all came to a crashing halt when a knee injury ruled him out of action. Although he did eventually make it back onto WWE TV, it was in an angle with The Undertaker where Canyon was dressed up as Boy George, and the dead man beat the crap out of him. Obviously, pretending to be the lead singer of the Culture Club is not going to result in any title wins. He then floundered for another year before being released. Number 7, D.H. Smith. Are you the
I think I heard of him.
Tick. Are you well over 6'2"? Tick. Are you really young? Tick. This was D.H. Smith in a nutshell, and yet somehow the man was never a superstar. Signing with the WWE at the ridiculous age of 20 and debuting on Raw the following year, Smith hit a snag quite soon in his career as he failed a drug test and was relegated back to developmental. His lineage was always going to be a huge draw, however, which is why he was given a second chance.
Okay, alright, now I remember him. I remember that when they were a tag team.
Winning the tag team championships in 2010, although saying that, being a tag champion in 2010 meant so little, you'd have more clout if you wore a bin around your waist. He was let go the following year. Now finding some serious momentum in Japan, it's bizarre why WWE didn't try and do more with him. Number 6. Steve Williams. Steve Williams, aka Dr. Death, aka Jim Ross's best friend, aka the man who got knocked out by Bart Gunn in the Brawl for All, was tipped for huge things when he came into the WWE. Unfortunately, being smacked around by a fake cowboy in a shoot fighting contest ended all of those plans. The man was even going to feud with Steve Austin, but who could really buy into that after he was leveled by Billy Gunn's brother? Number 5, MVP.
Oh, okay,
You're a wrestler who's
definitely
busted their
remember
ass for
him.
years to get to the WWE. It must bring a tear to your eye when you're told the idea they have for you is a losing streak.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey everyone, look at this guy. He's a loser. Cheer for him. This is the
I still remember watching. He was like, every time he was on wrestling, he would lose. And then I remember he had like, they might even talk about it, but he had like, he was going to be, I know, a tag team, or not a tag team, but I think Triple H was going to be his manager. And I think it was like, if he lost or something, then Triple H would lose his title or something like that. And then finally he won. And I was like, after all of this time, then he would just, you know, he would win, lose. And after that, he disappeared. And so I think he's on, I don't know if he's on TNA Impact. I think when I was reading on Wikipedia, I think they say he was on there. But I don't know if he still is. But anyways, let's see what they, because they honestly, What Culture Wrestling, they know more than I do. I just know what I've just seen on Wikipedia and stuff.
MVP
but anyways,
had to go through, despite a relatively strong start. His feuds with Kane and Chris Benoit were well received, and it was obvious that he had something. Sure, he was gifted the odd title reign here.
I remember that.
But for the most part, MVP felt like just another cog in the machine. He eventually left in 2010, heading to Japan, where he was also underutilized, and then did the same with TNA, and then recently got fired from Lucha Underground. Maybe WWE isn't the problem here. Number 4. Dolph Ziggler. The ongoing argument.
Yeah, it's like he's okay. Dolph Ziggler, he's been in the business for a while. I still remember. I remember it was a long time ago. He tried to have like a. I think the first memory I have of Dolph Ziggler when he tried to start a rivalry with Batista. And Batista just slammed that dude all over the place. That's the thing about Dolph Ziggler. It's like he's been in the business for so long. One would think he would have been like WWE champion, heavyweight champion. He just would have been main event in WrestleMania, just SummerSlam, all of the main events and stuff. But it's just, he's kind of like a backup. And it's kind of, I would say I think he deserves to be a star in wrestling. He needs to win a few championships here and there and stuff. I don't even know. I can't remember. I think he did a long time ago, became a heavyweight champion. But I can't remember if he did or not. He might have, but probably did it. I don't know. I've been watching wrestling for so long. There's championships been flying around over everybody's head, so I don't know.
Who are underused. Dolph Ziggler has been the constant what if for the past few years. An incredibly hard worker who bumps as if he'll actually die unless his back crashes into a canvas. He's also been a part of some truly special moments that fans still talk about today.
I remember that.
But then why hasn't he been a multi-time world champion? And why does he find himself lost in the mid-card? It's the mystery that never ends. That and who was responsible for GTV and the anonymous general manager.
Oh, yeah.
And why the hell Mae Young gave birth to a hand. And why Perry Saturn fell in love with a mop. What happened to Hate Man? Number 3, Shelton Benjamin.
Okay, I remember Shelton Benjamin. That dude, he would have like some, I loved his ladder matches because I think it was it WrestleMania 25? I think that was the last ladder match I think I seen him in. And I remember they had like the ladder planted on the ropes and the ladder was in some position. And I remember he just jumped off and jumped on everybody. Shelton Benjamin, if there was any superstars that were to come back to wrestling or to WWE, I would want him to come back. Shelton Benjamin was like a really good wrestler.
Michaels delivered to the one and only Shelton Benjamin, a tremendous athlete who performs spots.
And we both had blonde. We both have blonde hair. That's the reason I want him to come back, because we both got blonde hair.
Strength to strength. And then the problems arrived. Hotter than hell after getting a surprise win over Triple H just days after WrestleMania 20, someone backstage came up with with a great idea for Shelton to book him on a losing streak. We did this already. Don't book people on losing streaks.
No.
It makes them look like losers. Come on. This wasn't even the end for Benjamin, however. That came when he was put in a partnership with his mother, who then passed out after being shouted at by the Big Show. It was so bad, I cried. Number 2, Ricky Steamboat.
I remember. Well, I didn't ever watch him wrestle, but I do know of him.
Of his career, and you will probably come away thinking, damn, Ricky Steamboat is an incredible pro wrestler. While his match with
I think he got inducted into the Hall of Fame, so I mean, he is a legend.
He may not be as regarded as he is today had he spent more time with the WWE. After winning the IC title in said encounter, Steamboat asked for time off to be with his wife as she gave birth to their first child. Although this was granted, when he returned, he was treated worse than Tyler Breeze, and soon ventured back to the NWA, where he had yet more amazing matches with Ric Flair. Who knows where he could have got with Vince McMahon had he been used like the superstar he was. Number 1, Zack Ryder. Could we be on the cusp of WWE treating Zack Ryder like he deserves? Not if history is anything to go by. While the broski may have just won and lost the Intercontinental title in the space of 24 hours, this isn't the first time such events have taken place. After getting himself over in 2011 thanks to his own YouTube show, and then selling out his merchandise, and having fans chanting his name at events when he wasn't even there, WWE eventually pulled the trigger and gave him a run with the US Championship. This was surely the start of something beautiful, right? Wrong. Not only did he lose the belt, but he was then left injured and wheelchair bound thanks to Kane.
I remember that.
And then lost his girlfriend Eve Torres to supposed best friend John Cena. That is some fool. He was turned into a wounded, championshipless, jilted lover. Who wouldn't get behind that? Are we now on the verge of his first proper push? Let's not hold our breath just yet. Are there other wrestlers who weren't given their due by WWE? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can even find me on Twitter at SimonMiller316. I'm Simon from What Culture, and I'll chat to you again soon.
You know, I can't really think of any wrestlers. I mean, he kind of named off a good list right there. Shelton, Benjamin, and Zack Ryder, definitely would like to see them in the business more. I feel like that, you know, the crowd, they would definitely like them too. And who else? Like, let me just think over the years. Like, well, I think because Brock Lesnar, he always does like the main event, like pay-per-view shows and stuff. He's not really like a Monday Night Raw or Thursday Night SmackDown wrestler. He should be. I mean, he came back to the business. He should be. But let me think. I'm trying to, but I can't think of anybody right now. I'm gonna be sitting here thinking all day. I can't really think of any wrestlers. You guys, maybe if you guys commented below if there was any on the list, or I'll just probably, because you know what, let me just look at the comments, see if they got any wrestlers. This needs to be a part 2. Yeah, there should be. Why, it's I don't know, Bobby Lashley. I do remember. I wish he would come back, but I think he's in TNA right now. So I don't know. He might come back, but because I think I seen Bobby Lashley. I might have seen him just wrestle a couple of times because I watched wrestling. I think as soon as he left, or it's like I think as soon as he left, then that's when I had started watching wrestling. But I'm not seeing anybody in the comments. I'm over here like looking at other people's comments and stuff. Justin Gabriel, I remember him. He left. Because I don't see him anymore. But there's a lot of wrestlers that had left that they really need to bring back. And I feel like that would, you know, bring a lot of viewers back to, well, I mean, like, just because I know they got like a lot of viewers right now, but I'm saying that it will bring more to the table if they were to bring probably these wrestlers, well, some of them back, because I know that some of them are old and stuff, like Ricky Steamboat. I don't think he's going to be doing any wrestling anytime soon. But yeah, there's a lot of wrestlers I would like to see to come back and stuff. So yeah, comment below who would you like to see in things, and how did you feel about this list and stuff. But anyways, everybody go subscribe to What Culture Wrestling. They have 626,000 subscribers. I feel like they can have more. So if you can subscribe to me, you can subscribe to these guys too. But anyways, and that being said, people, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you are new, please like and subscribe, and peace.